Speaking of all over the place, we're going to play some Rotten Mouth Viper Asmo. Is a list that Doomwake actually 5-0'd with, so I want to give it a shot myself. It's playing, well, 4 copies of Asmo, of course, to go with your cookbooks. You got 2 copies of Blood Fountain to make a bunch of permanents that you can sacrifice to the Rotten Mouth Viper. You have 4 copies of Gilded Goose, which makes you more food, Haywire Might, Boots, Shadow Spear as your Urza Saga targets, where we have 4 copies in the mana base. You got 2 copies of Soul Cauldron in here to go along with the 4 Mumbles. I kind of wonder if Nightmare is better in this spot, but it appears that we've opted for Soul Cauldron in this build, so try out the Soul Cauldrons, although I kind of think Nightmare might be better. 4 copies of Orcish Bowmaster as a good, just go wide creature. You can also sacrifice the token and the Bowmaster, both the Viper. Pretty helpful. Grist, another go wide creature. 1 copy of Chatterfang, which I guess it fits pretty nicely with Cookbook Oval Chase, because you start making squirrels instead. We have no copies of Academy Manufactor in here, so we're not going to be like super explosive in the game object sense. We do have the 4 Oval Chases to go with the cookbooks. Pretty synergistic with the Chatterfang. And then Rotten Mouth Vampire, the new card from... I always call it Vampire. It's Viper. But this Vampire, Elemental Snake, says... As an additional cost to cast the spell, you may sacrifice any number of non-land permanents. This costs 1 less for each permanent sacrificed this way. When it enters your attacks, put a blight counter on it. For each blight counter on it, each opponent loses 4 life unless they sacrifice a non-land permanent or discard a card. And it's essentially a 1 mana 6/6 if you can sacrifice 5 permanents, which is pretty cool. Mana base wise, we got the 4 Urza Sagas, as I talked about earlier a little bit. With the 1 Underground Mortuary, 1 Takanuma, 1 Boseiju for the utility lands. Sideboard wise, we got 2 copies of Fatal Push for additional removal, 3 Thoughtseize as a little disruption, Forced Despair, I guess for Nadu, 3 copies of Endurance as Graveyard Hate, Fulminator Mage for the big mana matchups, 1 Nile Spellbomb for additional Graveyard Hate to go with our Endurances, and then Pithing Needle as an Urza Saga target. Notably, there's no Giganta in here, but I kind of think there should be, right? Because you can totally just support a Giganta anyways. I guess with the sideboard cards, you can't support Giganta. But I think getting access to Giganta game 1 is pretty huge. So I think I'm just going to cut maybe an Endurance here. Play the Giganta in the sideboard. Yeah, there's no Marionette Apprentice, which is a little bit curious to me. There's no Nightmare, which is also a little bit curious. We'll try it and see how it plays out. But I think there's already some adjustments I would make to this list. Like probably playing Nightmare and Apprentice. Can't keep Cookbook, Goose, Grist. I guess his hand's fine. Yeah, I mean, maybe Cauldron's better, but I think Nightmare's really good with Bowmaster. Also, Nightmare's really good with just Asmo, right? Because you can just Nightmare back Asmo for 0 energy. I kind of like the idea of being able to actually Nightmare back the the Viper itself, the Vampire itself. But I guess I get it. Now you gotta be called a Vampire. It looks like it should be a Vampire. Rottenmouth Vampire. Yeah, but getting back the Asmo also just gives you the cookbook, right? If you get Nightmare back the Asmo. Ragster. Yeah, you can Nightmare back Grist. It's too irresistible to play Bowmaster out here. Grist is pretty nice too, though. I don't know which one's better here. I think I probably like playing the Bowmaster better. Mars Lantern RCQ Day, best of luck, Timmy. Is creativity playable? Not really. Creativity is struggling. Alright, now that we got him to crack both baubles, I'm going to flash in the Spellmaster. Hey, W, thank you for the tier 1 in the 13 months. What's holding you back? No new cards from Modern Horizons. That's part of it. Rings everywhere. The decks are too fast. Turn 4 is not good enough anymore. Aren't you playing Nadu tomorrow? If I had access to Nadu, I'd think about it. My grist. I'm also just against Nadu in general. It's just not fun. Not fun to play. It's not fun to play against. It's just a pain. Wrist. Pretty good draw. It's gonna get instantly countered. It can't be drawn in the lock, so it has to be exactly counterspell, but it looks like it's exactly counterspell. Whiff and paper. Non-deterministic combo that takes forever. Classic. Viper? Viper. Asmo. Make a food with Gilded Goose, I guess. So that way whenever I draw and cast this Asmo, hopefully I don't have a counterspell and like immediately kill his Goyf. Mill win rate percentage. It's so low. Zaryak, are you coming to the you coming to Apex or not? Oh yeah, I was halfway through setting up the HelloFresh stuff. That's why the bot's still saying HelloFresh. I'm gonna turn that off. Think they have a counterspell? Yeah, it's my first time playing a Viper Shell. Do we think they have counterspell, chat? Probably, right? 8-hour drive versus 15-minute drive. 8 hours to hang with the homies, though. Oh, I never posted the list. My bad. Told you I was all over the place today. Please resolve. Oh, resolved? I think we just pass now. I can make a food with the bird and then try to kill this. Maybe I should have made food with the bird first. Before playing the Asmo. These have nothing. Yeah, I'm actually slipping in my old age. Alright. Edicom, deck, rotten, Asmo. Alright. Sorry, chat. Got it all together now. Everything is good. Just gonna bring back the Goyf. I also press priority to Twitch chat. You go Twitch chat. 5-6 Goyf round 2. It certainly seems like they don't have an answer to this Asmo, so maybe Asmo's just gonna run away with the game. That oval chase is somewhere. Oh, small break. Bonk. You know, Asmo is pretty good against Psychic Frog, I will say that much. Hi, Asmo. Is it Gigantha's time to come in clutch? Who said the food's yummy? We don't know that. They made the 3-4 goif. Okay. Well, I think it's Jiggy time. Kinda glad I already added this Gigantha to my sideboard. This goif only has 3-4. It's not the largest thing. Take a couple hits from it. Two of them. Dos goifos. Yeah, I can pick up Grist eventually. But his favorite emotional support elk? I think I'm gonna hold this. I could play it in Shadow Spear up Gigantha right now. I don't know if I need to, though. I want to block this goose. No swings. No swings, huh? This is a lot of lands. I wonder if I'm supposed to cookbook back Grist, or if I'm supposed to cookbook back like Bowmaster or something else. I guess Grist is kind of the board stall breaker here, right? I bring back nothing. How do I feel about that line? Just like surveil instead and leave my cookbook around. Nah, I think I like getting back something. Let's get back the Grist. Hidden mode of cooking booking. Grist. There's a Viper, there's a Soul Cauldron. Oh man, it's gotta be Soul Cauldron, right? As much as I want this Viper. Wanted that Viper a lot. Yeah, Goose is gonna become an Asmo. And a Grist. It makes food, it eats the food. It's probably what they had envisioned when they designed this card. They're like, we need a Goose that makes poison food. Yeah, it's definitely better than Nightmare in this particular spot. Although Nightmare would go pretty crazy too, so not sure by how much better it is. If I get to untap with all these lands in Nightmare, plus, plus, I think I'm attacking with Gigantha. Blocks, blocks, blocks. Alright, I didn't see the line. Excellent. Both. Could play both. Couple copies of each. I don't hate it. I do like that Nightmare gets back Viper eventually, though. I think the Viper could be really good. Hit opponent with the onboard tricks. Classic Saga deck taking down the Fair deck. As always. I think I want this Pithy Needle for Frog, and then probably the Nile Spell Bomb as well. I don't need this Haywire Might. Chatterfang seems too cute. Blood Fountain? Probably not necessary. Yeah, maybe Boots is worse than Blood Fountain. I do enjoy the Ward 1, though. Ward 1 can be clutch sometimes. Yeah, Hasty Snack. Pretty cool as well. I don't know, VG. I've only played one game in this list so far, but I imagine if you have Cookbook on turn 1 with Oval Chase, you can probably snake as soon as like turn 2, turn 3. A little Landlight. This is an Asmo deck built around Rotten Mouth Viper. I can keep this. I don't think so. I think it's too Viper heavy. And seems better. I'm just curious to see if the Viper's actually good enough when it does land. Because a 6/6 in a Discharge Unholy Heat world, it's fine. Curious to see if it's great though. I need a cookbook. I don't think I want to run out Grist into Impending Counterspell. I think I'm just going to wait. Wait and get Bowmastered. I'm going to try to Surveil, I think. I could also just make a food. I'm making a food's better. Would I rather Surveil, look for cookbook? Let's Surveil. Let's look for cookbook. I don't know if this is the right call. Saga? I'll keep a Saga. Make this Blooming Marsh come into play. Tap, though. Again, I don't think I want to jam Grist in their open mana. I'm pretty happy just making a food token here. And then making some construct tokens. Also going to conserve my life a little bit by blocking here. If they want to spend another Bowmaster to kill the Steal the Goose, that's probably fine. By Goose. A Goose has been bowed. I wonder if they have Dress Down. I don't know if they're a list that would play Dress Down with all the goifs that they have. Not impossible, I guess. Say they bolt the first one, then the second token's gonna be a 3/3 as well. Frog's an issue. I can get Pithy Needle for the frog, but I think I should just get Cookbook. Now, the no attacks tells me they probably don't have Dress Down. Do I get Cookbook? Or do I get Pithy Needle for the frog? I do have Dress Down. I guess that means I'm getting Cookbook now. I'm not gonna get another Cookbook off this Asmo, but that's okay. I need to kill this frog. Iteration. Dead frog, probably preferable to a needle frog. I wasn't sure how many copies of Dress Down they're playing. Maybe 2. Asmo. Once upon a time, I used to know how to say Asmo's name. Uh, not great. It's like Asmorano. There's like you can subjugate this into like mini subwords, like Asmerando or Asmerano, I don't know, I forget. Somebody parsed it and it made it a lot easier to say. Your best of luck, Doomy. Glad you enjoyed it though. I think I'm playing basic swamp here so I can crack food if I need to. No idea. Asmerano, Mardica, Daistina, Koldakar. Right. Asmerano, Mardica, Daistina, Koldakar. First try. Mango's really good at saying it. Hi, Grist. Hopefully Shadow Spear's gonna be good here. Kudakar. Kudakar, do it. Maybe. Let's take the 6. As long as I don't have another dress down, we should be in okay shape. Oh, I got the penny. Thank you, Mr. Rib. 4-4. 5-5. Shadow Spear. Discard. 7-7. Equip. 8-8. Hold up Fatal Push. I haven't cast the Viper yet. I like the idea of the Viper. I haven't cast it yet, though. You can play Bombardment in both the Boros and the Martyr build. I think it's pretty good in both. I milled over it once. I could have taken it with Rumble, but I decided to take the Soul Cauldron instead. Whoosh. Three, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wait. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Just can't count. I was like 3, 6. Wait a minute. It's 3 plus 6. 13 exactly. I was almost thinking about not fetching and just taking it. I could push this and have him dead on the crackback. But if they have Lightning Bolt, I just die. Try not to die to lightning bolt. Locked and locked. Alright. You got me. I think maybe we take these endurances also. Maybe -1 oval chase. I'm not sure if they're playing stub either. Make the rumble. There's a fast viper. And I'm talking to him for Asmo. Actually, yeah, I think I did. So I probably wasn't dead. That's good. I'll have to take Asmo or Viper. Took Asmo. Makes sense to me. Okay, the second cookbook. Make 2 foods. Magic number's 5 foods, so I will be able to cast this Viper on turn 3. Hell yeah, grass. Oh no. Frog. I just have to sacrifice, what, 4 foods? One blight counter. This Viper's like probably kind of hard for them to kill. They gotta unholy heat it. Can't push, can't drown and lock. Think a frog makes combat worse than GTA. Not really, no. Thing about frog is like it's attacking most of the time, right? It's not sitting back and blocking. Also, you can go wide around the frog. You can't really go wide around GTA. I think that's so good about frog is just like it's an unkillable threat by red removal. It's very hard to kill it using red removal. Makes it so strong. I wanna. I sideboard with blue black frog while I'm for blue black frog while I'm Boros. Um, I think purge is good for frog. I don't like the Nile spell bomb really, or the Soul Guide Lantern. I don't think you need Soul Guide Lantern against the Murktide decks. I think I'm gonna play another Viper here. It's gonna cost me both my cookbooks though, or one of my cookbooks. Giga Chad double Viper. Oh wait, Viper's kind of sick. We bring the Harsh Mentor, but Harsh Mentor is like not really for that. It's more just for Nadu. 10 kind of sucks, right? Now this hand is a masterpiece. Did not, Doctor. If you want to link it, I'll take a look. Oops. Maybe Cookbook's better here. A goose. My goose is cooked. I don't like Ajani in this list. I think Ajani, if you're not playing red permanents, isn't even worth playing. Red permanents are what makes Ajani so good. I think we might fall a little bit behind against them. Because we just have to Cookbook and pass. We got the Bowmasters this turn, we'd be pretty far ahead. Looks cool though. I don't know, I'm not a big fan of the Soul Trader decks. I think they're really clunky. I wanted to like them, I tried a lot of them. They always fall a little bit short in my opinion. Unlike this song though. Song's a banger. Make food. Land. I don't know if this is even good enough anymore. Deck's very good if you're lucky. Oh, I know. It's like Scam after they banned Fury. You open up turn 1 Grief, deck's still good. Cannot tell what I've clicked on. I don't think this Viper's gonna be good enough. Maybe I was just supposed to Boatmaster the Amped Raptor. Doesn't seem great either though. That's why Glorious is good too. Because sometimes you just like Grief Ephemerate people and then use your Surveil land to floop an Atrox into the graveyard. Found a Static Prison Truther. Despairs. Fatal Push. Now I can board in this Giganta. Blood Fountain seems overall very lackluster in this list. Not sure what it's doing in here, really. I understand it's more permanence for Viper, but I don't feel like you need more permanence other than Cookbook. It's so hard to go bigger with Ocelot post board because they just use the Atrox to find Wrath of the Skies. Game 1, you can sometimes do it, though. And I'm gonna keep this, put back Haywire in my... Keep double Bowmaster in my hand. As a challenge in about 2 hours. Bye, Diego. Have a good night. I'm gonna pass. Definitely not Yogg. Viper, Asmo. You're gonna prison my goose? It's pretty good. I think it's worth pitching a Bowmaster for this. I'm actually attacking with both, right? I don't like the Birthing Ritual builds a Yogg. I think the deck's still better without Birthing Ritual. Like, having to play Prosperous Innkeeper such a feels bad. You don't really have a choice if you're playing Birthing Ritual. Hub. I fixed it. It's missing an S. Might be a turn of despair. I play another creature here. Or I could just bow match this thing. If they flip it, then I'll kill the Ajani anyways. My opponent said despair. Despairs. Asmo, Grist, Rotten Mouth Viper. I mean, I think it's gotta be the Asmo. Cast the Cookbook, discard the Bowmaster. Get another Cookbook. Kill this thingy. Alright, I don't think we're super far behind. I would like to find an Oval Chase. That'd be cool. Ooh, Meticulous Archive. I wonder if they're playing Mockingbird. Mayhaps Mockbird. Yeah, we're just passing here. One Oval Chase, please. I remembered why Asmo fell off suddenly. It's all coming back to me. Gumbies. I think I need to take this right now. Or it has the chance to come back. It's gonna be disaster if that card comes back. Titan. Tastes like Titan stew. I honestly think Deathrite would be fine. Deathrite deserves to come back. I'm Team Deathrite for sure. Big boy, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Maybe 1 damage to it. Yeah. Alright, so I have no cards in hand. I think we can work with this. Despairs. I'm just eating grist. Your opinion about Tron? It's really good. I think you can play Trinisphere in the sideboard. Honestly, there's a lot of different Tron variants right now. I'm not sure which one's the best, but I do think Tron's very top tier. After all these years of being like mid tier, Tron is finally at the top. Feels strong, man. Feels Tron, man. I really hope they do some unbans on the 26th. If they're just like banning Nadu and that's it, it won't be worth the wait, that's for sure. What do you want unbanned? I would take Death Red Shaman. I would take Birthing Pod, Splinter Twin. Those all seem fine to me. This format's too damn fast for like most of these cards. Sounds reasonable. Fury, yeah. I don't think Fury's as safe as some of the other cards I mentioned. Fury's probably fine though. Punishing Fire. My concern with Punishing Fire, although I think it'd be fine, is that the Eldrazi decks get it. Because those are the only decks playing freaking Grove of the Burn Willows. Think Coffer's viable right now? Not at all. I think Coffer's got dumpstered with MH3. I'll hold a Bowmaster type of turn. Alright, so I get to kill an Ocelot Pride, and then I'm going to try my best to double block the other one. It's fun. Get to make a cat. Kind of want to rumble for Cookbook. I guess the problem with rumbling for Cookbook here is that if I get this Asmo in play, I'm not going to have two foods. Just take land instead. If I take land, I can just deploy Soul Cauldron on Grist and then get Cookbook off of Saga. I think I like that better. I don't know if this is the right play or not. Maybe I should have used the Eldrazi spawn token and then left the Goose up and then pushed the Ocelot. I think I should have done that instead. I mean, this would be a good time for them to experiment with unbans in the very least, because worst case scenario, we made a mistake. You just reban it again. How many times did they reban Grave Troll because they didn't learn their lesson? Honestly, Grave Troll could come back. Grave Troll is like terrible. Just Dredge in general right now is so bad. Full Guide Lantern. Why not try again? It's been a while. They can afford to try again. Start by plusing this Goose. Oh, I got an Oval Chase. Means I don't want to discard this other oval chase because I don't want them to exile both of the soul guide. I'm just discarding land here. No, I kind of want the land. Maybe I'm discarding the grist. Make a food with a goose. Potentially. Well, kind of want this ranger captain under my soul cauldron. If I want a mockingbird, I'm probably just gonna fatal push the ocelot pride in response. Captain number 2. So I'm going for Goddess Souls or maybe another Mockingbird. Probably Goddess Souls, right? Might kill the Goddess Souls. Alright, let's do a little surveilling. I think I'll leave Rumble on top. Let's go with Rumbling. Oh, Viper. Oh, heck yeah. Discard, discard. Bunch of Force to Despairs. Let's plus. No, I could minus also. Let's minus. Minus the goose. Sack an insect. Kill Ocelot Pride. I'm gonna plus this. Yo, Peepa, thank you. Say nice things, no promises. I'll try my best. Peace and thanks. Kind of popping off here a little bit. I don't know if I want to cast this right now. I think it's probably better to not cast it. Alright, let's see what we got here, Peepa. Ringland version 2. Oh, it's woodland, sure. Yeah, this looks dope. Hell yeah. Super down. I don't think I've actually played a dedicated shifting woodland deck on the stream yet. Unfortunately, this league is taking like actually forever. This deck's so grindy. So many Soul Cauldron lines. Or I'm matched to an hour and 20 minutes in. Sounds good, Peepa. I guess it was better to not sack it, right? If I didn't sack it, they'd have to spend 1 energy. Or a 2-dash stream around here. Plays Magic all day for X2s. Or 2Xs. Plus here. Sauga. Yeah, Asmo on this insect token. The Viper. Goodbye, Guide of Souls. Think we got him, chat. As long as I don't accidentally sack my board to this Ranger Captain. It's Bayesian. The snake is a pretty good cook. Oh my god, the steak has so much text on it. Don't come back. This has so much text. We went to Disney today, picked up some expensive cardboard. Everything's expensive at Disney. That's half the experience of going to Disney. One $7 Dasani, please. Agony. Shad Novel Chase. Man, Dasani's terrible. Can I just put that out there? Dasani is like the one brand of bottle of water that I just refuse to drink. It always tastes like plastic to me. Regrist. I think playing the Bowmaster is probably better, right? Let's rumble into the Bowmaster. Oval Chase in the graveyard. It's pretty nice. Grab the Saga here. I've not played against Wrathless guys. I keep playing against Boros Energy. My options were between Die of Thirst and Drink Dasani. It's a close one. Tough call. It's sort of water. Sort of. I'll find better water the next life. See you later. Just discard Cookbook. Get back this Oval Chase. Start discarding this Oval Chase. Make giant constructs. Even play Grist out here too. Get another cookbook. Smoge. Oop. Why do we keep beating energy? Is energy just weak to Asmo? There's no way. No way energy's weak to Asmo, right? Is this the Boros killer? Hmm. Energy's weak. We tried the cat food deck. Can't say I've ever had cat food in my life. Don't knock it till you try it. Alright, I'll admit it. If you ever walk into a Petco chat and you see those gourmet dog treats, it's kind of tough not to give one a taste yourself. I'm not gonna lie. They hit different. It's much better. I'm gonna put him back though. It's a judgment-free zone chat. Yeah, does Petco have samples like Costco? Walk in, one of your finest dog treats, please. Where's your pet? That's for me, actually. Oh, it's a lot of tokens. Oh, Le Boy. Alright, well, I probably just Boy here. Every time I think I'm gonna Asmo, I just drop Bowmaster instead, and I'm like, okay, that's better. My what now? People bring pets in the shop? I thought it was just for snacks. Can't block these two. It's up to easy. But I'm gonna stream on Sunday, so I'll do your donation deck then if you'd like. Got a couple in the queue now. And dog treats not as good as Oreos, turns out. I don't know what I do here. Kind of just like activating Urza Saga. You attack into my 5/5. You're doing it. Five five. More importantly, I gotta figure out, did I even bring in Needle? I did not. I have a Haywire Might. I don't think I just grab a second cookbook. Now we are cooking booking. Spins a Flage. Not too bad, right? I'll leave this Viper on top too. So if they Flage, Haste, kill Asmo, nice Asmo, eat 2 foods, kill it. So I think it's fine. This is less fun. I want to save these foods so I can cast a Viper. And then Soul Cauldron. Eat a Flage, maybe? Eat Asmo? I think I eat Asmo. No, maybe I eat a Flage right now. Nick. Yeah, the Hasted Flage is going to get the Viper. Unfortunately, not too much I can do about that. I don't have any food anyways. They're missing their land drop though. Left 2 food up to cast it for 3 mana, but then I don't get the Soul Cauldron this turn. Yeah, they can ping it. So they can go like Hasty Flage, attack, attack, sack, cat, ping. Or Celestial Purge. Good news is this is pretty fine. Got another Viper coming down. We get to eat the other Flage. Viper. New RCQ deck discovered. Eh? Viper. What, this guy isn't real. Gelv. No, my Viper. I'm sad. Needed that Viper for Viper things. Nefarious Viper. Oh. I guess if you just draw a Viper every single turn for the rest of the game, then this deck's pretty good. Every turn, Viper. Okay, that's fine. Opponent's gonna be so mad. More Viper. Nick. Snakes come in snake traps? Is that right? Ambushes? Or Boros? She's been sweeping the floor with Boros. And sucks, but I'm gonna keep it. I bought 4 snakes. They're sweet. Snake. Snake. Bowmaster. Bowmaster. Snake. Snake coming ball. Mini snake. Boons. A little sus to say out loud. Yeah, and thinking back. Yeah. Amped Raptor. A Paywire Mime. This is on turn 2. That's the one that goes like turn 2 Amped Raptor into Primal Prayers. And tries to win with Dupor. Amuletos. Oh, is this deck playing Amulet? I think this might just be Is It Energy. Bye, Manny. Have a good day. Have a good day, you hear? That always costs 1. You have to sack 5 foods, which is kind of a lot. Got Pseudo Delve. It's like delving your board. I think they have Gelv. Snap Gelv. Flame Sink by Mr. Roboto. The fuck? Holy shit. I'm gonna die. Volatile Stormdrake? Card has so many words on it. And energy. Get energy, deal damage, question mark, profit. Appears to be the words on that card. Oh, it's snack time. Neck. Spike! My snack. Are you playing Aether Spike in your Amped Raptor deck? Hello? Yeah, is a good card. What can I sack a cookbook for? A Haywire Mite? I can't use it this turn. I guess I can just get a snack back. Cursive snacks. DRC. It's a big DRC. Get an Asmo back too, right? Oh no, they stole my Asmo, that's right. Snack! I'm very good at top decking Snake. Would you like to lose a 4 life? 7/7 Snack. Please, no more Gelves. They're casting Aether Revolt. Bloodstained Mire. Oh no. Ice Snake. This energy list is cooking me. Well, go. I don't really understand how this card works. Gonna deal 3 to me. Ouch. Aether Hub becomes Lightning Bolt. Each of these unstable amulets deals 3 to me. Subtige. Hey, next weekend, baby, I'm coming through. I don't know if we're showing up on Thursday or Friday. One of the two. I'm actually just dead. Opponent's list is sweet. Ours is not sweet compared to theirs. I think we're outclassed. Going to the wonderful utopia that is Caldwell, Ohio. I really like this Chatterfang. I think this Chatterfang should just be cut. I also dislike these blood fountains. Maybe that's just me being a hater. Well, I know I'm being a hater. I actually kind of want this in. Even though Hairwire Mite's probably fine. I don't know what else to cut. Everything else seems pretty reasonable. Maybe I can go down on Goose, actually. Keep the Haywire Mite in. Goose, probably not that great. I'll just take a Nile Spellbomb over a second Goose. Not sure this game's about Goose. Gonna insta-die anyways. We gotta order some Goblin Bombardments for tomorrow. Collector Legion. Thank you, thank you. Goblin Bombardment. Out of stock, 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 out of stock. Raid Bombardment. Alright, I guess I'm not playing Goblin Bombardment tomorrow. I guess I'm not playing it. I did this. Me. I feel the Salt Strobe. All variants out of stock. That's so sad. I think Krista has some for me, TJ, but if you have some, keep them close by. Just in case. Bin's Aether Spike. Spike. Hmm. We should have minus killed this DRC. Opponent's Aether Revolt engine here is kind of sweet. Yeah, we're running out of goblins. Wait, this came out of Modern Horizons 2? Oh man, I might have some. I did open a couple boxes of Modern Horizons 2. Guess I know what I'm doing after stream. Digging up my collection of Modern Horizons 2 cards. Pinnacle Monk. Pinnacle Monka. That's right, I'm assembling Lantern. Rip Grist. Too soon. I think I'm just gonna hold up Endurance here. I don't think I have to do much other than cast Endurance. They might have another Aether Spike, but they already went through two. So I'm gonna assume they don't have another Aether Spike. Oil Concept Art Emrakul. I mean, Flooded Trance doesn't seem so bad. Worst things to get them fetches. Volatile Storm Drake on the Asmo. They love this Volatile Storm Drake. And I understand why, because it's giving them a bunch of energy every time they give it to me. Blood Moon. Goes to 7. Cast in the Fire. Alright. Going into game 3 against this list. Is there anything I want to change? I'm kind of down for like no copies of Gilded Goose. Play the Blood Fountains instead. Gilded Goose seems kind of poor in this matchup. Against the mono Lightning Bolt deck. Double Endurance. Tan doesn't do anything before turn 3. I'm gonna keep it though. Despite it being really slow. Eventually I want a cookbook, but not really right now. I think I've been it for now. We even drew Besaju, which isn't too bad. We're not running out Amped Raptor yet. Pass with Besaju in case they Blood Moon me. I would like to not get Blood Moon. That'd be cool. I wonder if they're playing Murktide in their list. They kind of seem like a Murktide list, but without Murktide. In Soul Guide Lantern. Play Soul Guide Lantern. No Murktide, only Aether Revolt. Yeah, I'm just gonna pass the turn again here because I want to play around Aether Spike. We're still repping that Aether Spike. Play Rumble. Soul Cauldron, Lava Spur Boots, Bowmaster. Uh, Aether Wide Spike. I think it's Bowmaster. No, I think Soul Cauldron. I'm still just gonna leave up Endurance though. We can Aether Spike though. Yeah, I think the Cauldron is better than the Bowmaster here, but I don't know. I could be wrong about that. I know they have the Soul Guide Lantern, but this will make them pop the Soul Guide Lantern the first time I activate it. Casting the Endurance now so they don't get the Surveil off of Aether Spike. Whenever they're done repping it. Yeah, just take them off their land and then they lose Delirium. They have instant sorcery, artifact, land. I guess I take the sorcery. I will let him surveil. Instant discharge. I go to 15. I'm gonna try to endurance. Oh, Amptraptor. Into Amptraptor. What do they have in hand? Expressive Iteration. Probably bad cards. Maybe bad cards. Galv to kill my endurance. That's not bad. Bees. I can crack the Soul Guide Lantern. Oh, the Raptor go. Kills the Bowmaster, which means they have card draw. Soon. They have 13 energy also. Raptor into Lightning Bolt. Lightning Bolt's the 1-1 maybe. My 1-1. Alright, so go Grist plus. Mills the Soul Cauldron. Sacrifice Grist. Token. Play the Raptor. Or sorry, play the Viper. Rotten Mouth Raptor. Eat the Grist. Plus. Go. Just in time for the Halo music. Oh my god, they're taking my Viper. I'm so blown. I needed that. I'm unhappy. I'm so unhappy. Oh, okay. Everything went horribly wrong. Just have to hold back and block here. Yo, Lucas, thank you for the tier 1. I'm sacking the blood fountain too. Gentlemen, thank you for the prime the 2 months. It's true. We out here. Oh, dude, cast into the fire. Oh my god. I can't believe we lost to them. I'm so sad. I died of my own snake. Oh, Altile Storm Drake, why? If you were to buy a deck online, what deck would you buy? For modern? I'm a big Boros Energy fan right now, so that's what I've been grinding, but deck's not for everybody, that's for sure. This hand's kind of mid. Challenge starts in 30 minutes. This is the build I was happy with. I wanted 2 in the festivities, 3 harsh mentors, a bone crusher. Yeah, it looks fine. Try this build. I don't like Martyr Energy as much. It's personal preference. I'll play more Martyr. It's just not my preferred deck. Yeah, I don't like Chatterfang in this list. I think both decks are great. I don't think one's better or worse than the other by a significant margin. It just comes down to personal preference. But Jeskai control energy, it's okay. I think that deck really struggles against all the Eldrazi running around right now, though. So if I were playing that list, I would definitely play like 4 Charmaw or Consign to Memory in the sideboard. So much Boros energy. By Chatterfang. See you never. I guess I understand why it's in the list because you can like activate Cookbook, make squirrel tokens, but I don't know. Just expensive for a 3 mana, what, 3/3? Lucky, lucky. You could hit. What's top when Nadu goes? Probably Eldrazi and Energy will be the top 2. I had to guess. Necro will be an I tier for inconsistent. I want boots. Boots. I think Goryo's is probably top 3 as well. -1 Dewdrop, couldn't find one. +1 Moon. Oh, that's right. I was in the middle of looking for Dewdrop. Dewdrop? Out of stock, all variants. Alright, I guess I'm not playing Dewdrop tomorrow either. My list is going to be vastly different from the one I'm playing in the challenge today. I do not have access to these cards in paper. Because I waited till the last minute. Lajay. Boros Energy cards I own. It's going to be tough. I don't think this Flage is going to be good enough either. I'm missing Dewdrop and I'm missing Goblin Bombardment. Okay, well, Static Prison's pretty good. I should have made the other construct already. I'm gonna wait until after this Flage attacks, though. I also have the Sneaky Viper out of nowhere. With all the clones, you only need 2 Ocelots? Yeah. 2's perfect. Agony. Raptor. Agony. Uh-oh. Here lies Dongo. Dead as hell. I don't know if we win this. Ocelot? Kills the construct. Yeah, I don't know if we're winning this. I have to float. Play cookbook. I don't see a way out of this. Play Blooming Marsh. Discard cookbook to cookbook. Play 1 mana Viper. Give it boots plus spear. I think that's good enough. I think it's cooked. Jover. 7. This is probably just a better use of my mana. Yeah, his brother dies, so he turns into a planeswalker and just makes copies of his brother for the rest of the time, and also just domes this shit out of you at the same time. Here's my brother! For my brother! Deals 10 damage to a construct. Do I survive? I don't know if I survive this. What's up, Manas? It's going. I think we're gonna go from 3-0 to 3-2 here in this league. Sag. We got the challenge in 20 minutes. I'm just thinking about our opponents. Is it energy list? I'm like, damn, that was a sweet list. I think I'm just dead to this Flage, right? Not particularly, Janini. We are 3-1, though. Yeah, Raptor and his Aether Spike once and just quit. Their list was so sweet, though. Bin's Fable plays Amped Raptor. They're not getting back to Flage. They find a Ragavan. Think they send him with the whole team? Probably figuring out if I'm dead right now. Split the difference attack, huh? Yeah, they left the copy back on purpose. I wish Roddenmouth said non-token permanence. Make the card so much better. I don't think I have a way out of this still. I think this is doomed. If I can sacrifice... Nah, I don't. I can't win this. It's doomed. Doomed like this Blood Fountain and this Chatterfang. There's definitely some changes I want to make to this list. Like cutting the Chatterfang and the Blood Fountains. Playing like more reasonable cards. 3 Grist is also a lot of Grist. I don't even know how I feel about the Grist Soul Cauldron package. Let's see this being cut too. In favor of like Marionette Apprentice and Nightmare. Hey Josh, thank you for the 9 months. Josh, well, I remember, are you going to the Pokemon Regional, the first one of the 2025 season in Baltimore on September 10th, 13th, something like that. Early September. I think PT and I are going to that one. At least I already signed up, so I'm going. Pokemon, you nerd. Ain't that the truth? Want to go, but not able. You're going to try to hit Sacramento later in the year. Well, I'll be in the one in Sacramento too, so sounds kind of mid. I'm gonna keep it. You're heading to Hawaii next week for a super secret sponsored trip. Oh hell yeah, Josh, have fun. Me Hookmaster is really strong right now. Bin's Blood Moon. Why would they bin Blood Moon? I'm in danger. I am in all of the danger. Okay, basic forest at least. So I could make a construct and then Besage it. They have Pokemon Go events at Pokemon Regionals, but it's for TCG mostly. Have your basic plains opponent. Enjoy it. I guess I shouldn't have 6, right? Because I can force the despair. Pitching Oval Chase Daredevil and blow up everything. So maybe they just commit a lot to the board here. Get a Fable, so they get a Fable token. Come on, play one more thing, opponent. Let this be the best Force of Despair of all time. Play Najani. Another Amped Raptor. Into a Johnny. Oh no, whatever will I do? Hmm. Whatever will I do? Despairs. Should Force of Despair be banned? The people want to know. Anyway, here's Flage. Discards Flage. Discard a Harsh Mentor. I'm still gonna lose. I'm still gonna lose. No. That's so many things. Now I'm the one feeling the force of despair. Probably need to haywire might this Fable. Do they have 12 energy? Hello? A Fable's not only the red permanent for Johnny, but it also is going to start copying Ocelot Pride pretty soon. I mean, do I care about flipping a Johnny? Not really. Unless they drew red permanent. Buy his Jiggy. Yeah, this is looking like a tough one. I don't know what this does for me anymore. Yeah, as illness in the ranks, tokens get -1/-1. Hi, Johnny. Blocks, 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 blocks. There's also Plague Engineer naming cat. I feel like there's potential for one of these like token hating effects to be relevant in the format. Nobody's really experimented too much with them. Illness in the ranks is 1 black mana. Plague Engineer's 3. Alright, how much damage am I taking? Probably a lot. I'm at 8. Hmm. Yeah, it's looking like a tough game. It's Jover. Make a food. Smoge. 3-2, sorry, believers. It was a sweet list, though. Big fan. Alright, so we got the challenge in 4 minutes here, chat. So I'm gonna get up, use the restroom, and leave you with words on stream until the challenge starts, and then I'll be back.
Have you peaked? Bing bong, bing bong, bing bing bong. Have you peaked?
You're a third-rate duelist.
I can't take it anymore.